It's time for the Texas Sportsman with your host, Fred Rodriguez, and your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, Corona Premier, and Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine. It's time to go outdoors with the Texas Sportsman. Today on the Texas Sportsman, we're in beautiful Port Isabel, Texas, and we're headed out to the Laguna Madre, some of the finest water on earth. And speaking of water, we'll be talking about water quite a bit. Stick around, the fun is getting ready to start right here on your favorite show for the outdoors. Texas Sportsman, gotta have it.
Hey folks, welcome to another adventure of the Texas Sportsman. And what I mean by an adventure, it's already been an adventure. But let me introduce our guest today, Michael Newberry, and he's with his company, Blue Planet Water, out of Harlingen, Texas. We got Captain John Reese, who's been with me for over 12 years. Michael, tell us a little bit of what your company is about and what you guys do, because before we go there, guys, what we're doing is we're waiting to get some live shrimp, because none of the shrimp houses, none of the bait stands had any. So, yeah. You know, this guy's been fishing out here since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, okay? So he's telling me what to do, so we're just gonna calm down and we're gonna wait for the shrimp. But tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, it's owned by Queen City Lease, which is the leasing company. That's under that umbrella of Queen City Lease, we have Blue Planet Water. And Blue Planet Water's been around for about going on almost 9 years. And then as well, the Queen City Lease also owns a company that is a separate entity to Blue Planet Water, stands alone because it's pepper sauce. We make it, Partners in Chile is the name of the company that makes it. And we have clienteles that throughout South Texas that we service. In the water industry, we have a commercial division, and which we do is for standalone tower type water systems that take care of multiple locations. We take care of warehouses like in Laredo, Texas, and we also have 3 or 4 warehouses in the San Antonio area. In those areas, we put ice and water, standalone systems where you can come up and get your ice. We have 2 different types of ice machines for their clientele for getting ice for their. We've had some pretty hot summers.
Mm-hmm. Like sure has been hot.
San Antonio, 113 degrees. That's hot to me. Anyway, the warehouses. These people are in the need of water as well. And then in residential, of course, we go in and we put in a salt-free system, which is the water softening. And when I say salt-free, I looked into this business probably 30 years ago, and I could see then that the people that are coming into the Rio Grande Valley, they're moving in from up north, Michigan, and up in those areas. They're selling their homes for $300,000, $400,000 and coming down and buying a home down here in the $3,000 to $2,500 range. And they're looking for water softeners, and they're at 75 years old. They're not capable of picking up a 45-pound bag of salt. Mm-hmm. Not only that, they don't want sodium in their diet. And even in a salt system, even though you are, soften it and rinsing the brine with salt, the resin rather, with the brine water that goes into the sewer system, that salt is still going to be in your water. You're going to get a certain amount of sodium in your diet. So I could see that the handwriting on the wall for the people in the lower Rio Grande Valley that suffer from sugar diabetes. Mm-hmm. I have a friend of mine just lost his little toe because of it. These people down here, the Hispanic culture, they don't need salt in their system. Mm-hmm. They don't need sodium in their diets at all. So several of my doctors have already informed me after they've gone to the system, they've said that their blood pressure has dropped by 5 points. And this was, one of the doctors was in McAllen, and anyway, I asked him if I could, is that how truthful? He said yes, it dropped. So you might want to let your other people, when you're salt free, there's no sodium in your diet.
Well, I tell you what, We're not salt free out here because we are in salt water, okay? But I tell you what, y'all stay with us on the Texas Sportsman because this guy can talk forever. It's only a 25-minute show, okay? But we're gonna catch some fish when we come back. Stay with us.
Brought to you by Capital Farm Credit. Now the sight of a dolphin doing its thing out on the bay is pretty nice. But the reality of it is, as long as we don't have bait, we ain't catching fish, and after all, that's why we're here. So we're headed out to see if we can find some bait. And as luck would have it, look what's up ahead. Once we get the bait situation taken care of, it's time to fish.
He's on. He's on.
Yeah, there's your trout. Nice trout.
There you go.
See that, Sylvia? That's the name of the game, girl.
You want to get another one like that, or you want to go free shrimping?
It's up to you. What do you want?
Nice one there, John.
I got a keeper too.
Yeah, you get the Did you get a keeper?
Yeah, I got a Blue Planet
Get
one.
that stump on the croaker. You really do want to let it run. Try to let it run.
There it goes.
I did. I let it go. He took it. Ah, he left again.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We have moved around quite a bit this morning, and we're in one hole here. The rain's gone, and John and I and Michael are fishing, and Sylvia are fishing a hole here that's right here, kind of like a little channel. Okay, that's what you want to do. And what you want to do is when you set it out there, when we're fishing with croaker, you're going to feel that tap, 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 tap. Okay, and you just got to be patient and wait for something to come and hit. What it does is it hits it, the trout's hitting it, and it's actually killing the bait. Okay, that's what it's doing. Okay, so then you got to wait for that twitch, right, John?
Yeah, you're gonna feel tough. It's gonna run, and when it runs, you want to give them some line, either have the bail open or have your rod tip up and just lead into them. But the key thing is to make sure he takes off with it. You don't want to get that hit and get that pull and then set the hook right away, because a lot of times you'll miss him. I mean, you'll catch a few like that, but your hooking percent will go up dramatically.
Hey, stay with us on the Texas Sports. When we come back, we'll be talking to Michael Newberry, owner of Blue Planet Water, and he's going to talk about his product and his services that he has. Stay with us. Let's see what happens.
Brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm.
He was a hungry though. He's hungry. Might even keep. Not that they're 15 inches. It's close, but no. Nah, he's not gonna be big enough. Yeah.
About 14
bitty guy,
now.
14, 13. Lost him.
We're gonna get you out there and you can swim with it.
Ahí viene, ahí viene, ahí viene.
Okay, Rick, get a picture of this.
That's a real fish.
Wow, what a fish, Sylvia.
Nice one, Sylvia.
What a fish. Wow.
Good one.
Look at that.
It's
It's a speckled trout.
Speckled trout. Una trucha.
And it's a keeper.
Good job.
Told you the cat was in it. Catch me.
I think it was a Blue Planet Water.
Sylvia.
Wait. Let me take a picture. Un photo, Sylvia. Arrímate ahí con John. John, get closer to it. You want to get in it there? Come on.
No, you got it. This is.
Okay, ready?
Let her have this. Let her have it.
Mira para acá, por favor. John, both of you.
You're not mad, muchachito, I'm sorry.
There you go. Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We are catching some trout. We're using some croaker here. And once again, we're here with Michael of Blue Planet Water. Tell us about your company again, Michael.
Well, Blue Planet Water is 8 years old, and it was started as an alternative to salt systems, and evidently it does very well because I have more than a handful of customers that have used my product more than 5 years ago, and so far just in the last couple of months after the customers have been that, the wives come in and tell them that we want Blue Planet Water again, and so we've put in just in the last month or so, or this month, I know we've already installed 2 systems that have already been with their homes. They came in and bought a home on a spec, and they sold that home, moved to another home, and it's being built, and our water system was put into it again.
Now you serve the whole Rio Grande Valley?
Of the Rio Grande Valley, Laredo, and Corpus Christi, and
Okay.
we're now going in the commercial division. We're going into San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that the most thing that really attracts our customers is, first of all, we're not having to deal with salt. They don't have to pick it up. They don't have to have the sodium, and our pricing is very, very good. Every person that I've spoken to, even though they bought them 5 years ago, prices were so much better 5 years ago. They still even said that my prices have not that increased to that point, and that they both still want my system again.
Now tell me about the business that you can do with ranches, guys that own ranches, and what you can do to turn their water into.
Oh yeah, we do ranches as far as Marble Falls. We have a 200,000 acre ranch up in Marble Falls. We do a really, really big ranch house, and they've had that system on in that ranch house now. They've had that system on for approximately 3 years. And we just have to go up there and back flush it from time to time because of the catalytic carbon that we're using to clean up the water and take the sodium out of the water and the calcium. And
so if a ranch has, excuse me for interrupting you, if a ranch, you're out there in say San Ysidro, Rio Grande City, Stark County, Zapata, these
perfect.
areas here,
Perfect.
and they get water from the ground, from the wells,
Right.
so then you go and install a big filter system that will go in there and clean up the water.
It's a 2-tank system, and we use about 56 pounds of catalytic carbon. That's an ionized carbon, so that it collects everything. It cleans up the water, and then we run it through a media, which was all of these products come out of Germany, and so the media cleans it up and changes that water into changes the molecular structure of the water, and basically you can refer to it as nano water. So once we do that, the beautiful part about that system, my system, is you can shut it down when they're not there. It's not going to cause any problems, and when they do come in, it's already ready to start to use again, or they never have to turn it off. If they have people that are coming to the ranch to service anything in the ranch, like feed the deer, take care of the nail guy, or anything like that, the system can still work. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to monitor it because we don't need salt. We're not putting brine water out on the ground, any of that type, which is amazing when you think about it. We can't put brine water because of the city ordinances on the ground, but we can put it in the sewer system, which kills the bacteria in the sewer system.
Check that out, John's got a fish there.
Anybody
There we go.
that's familiar with the sewer system, they know that brine water kills it. It's a living organism. It has to work. It has to survive. So when we're putting brine water in it, we're killing the organism. We're killing the sewer system, our system from working. California, you can't use a salt system in California. They don't allow them because there's so much water going in their sewer system that it doesn't work anymore.
All right, well yours does. So
Mine works.
There you go, man. So stay with us. We're watching the Texas Sportsman, and we're going to see what happens here because we're going to catch some more fish. Blue Planet Water. Stay with us.
Enjoy.
Brought to you by South Padre Boat Rentals.
What are you saying, John? What do we got to do here?
So what we're doing with the croaker is everyone fishes the croaker differently. And obviously, there's so many ways of fishing croaker. But what I've noticed out of all the years that I've been fishing with croakers, almost every day in the summertime, is that what I like to do is I like to twitch it, tighten up the slack, grab the line, and you open the bail. And then when you feel it, you'll feel the, a lot of times you'll feel that you're gonna get hit when that croaker gets nervous. He's gonna start fluttering on you. He knows something's coming. You're gonna feel a thump and it's gonna run. When you feel that thump and it runs, it's important that he runs with that line. You don't want that trout to feel that line come off your finger like that. I mean, you don't want the trout to feel this number, like this. You want to have a smooth transition. Let him run with it.
Okay.
Set it.
There it is. There it is. Just like that. Perfect. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. You gonna dance? There you go. I'm saving him for you.
He's saving me for the blue water planet.
Get him in, Fred.
Right?
Come on.
That's a nice trout. And that's how it's done.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm poking.
You're poking me.
You poking Michael?
No, you got my. There you go.
Watch. But that's what you got to do there, okay? We're all having such fun. We're at the tip of the boat right here on this shallow starker. Way to go. Bayside Marine on it. Come on. Woo! That's a nice one.
Yes, sir.
So what were you saying? You hadn't caught a fish?
I had to. Yes. Thank you. That brought around the good luck, wasn't it?
There you go.
Think where you've been, where you want to go.
Okay,
Be positive about this.
Okay, this is quite not
There's
good.
a couple of other things I could say, but I'm not going to.
It's a good fish, but
It
it's
is
good.
a real nice fish. It's a beautiful fish.
Yes.
These speckled trout, there's not anything prettier than these fish coming out of this bay.
Good technique. Good technique. It's got to be 15. This is a little too short. See you next time. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, Sylvia. Bring it in, bring it in. Oh, that's a nice one. Woo! Awesome.
Way to go, Sylvia.
Bonita, mira.
¿Cómo le haces? Tan fácil,
No,
¿no?
pues ahí la pescó. Yo nomás jalé un poco el hilo.
There you go. We're showing her how to get the fishing going. That's a nice, healthy trout there.
Very
Okay.
nice. Very
Awesome, awesome.
It's a beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You're all learning information that took me years to learn, and you're getting it in the tip of the week.
On the Texas Sportsman.
I'll take the sportsman.
Dragging outdoors with Blue Planet Water.
Gotta have it.
Call him up. Get some clean water.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. You gotta have clean water in your house.
Brought to you by Corona Premier.
Well, that's Partners in Chile. We do private labeling, and we also make this product. We developed it. It took about 4 years in development, and we've now been selling it we've been using it for various coasts. Right here where we stand, Pirates Landing, they put it on every table.
And do you have a website for that?
We do have a website. It's in the process of being redeveloped
Okay.
again.
All right.
But yeah, we do have one, and it's been a fabulous product. People really, everything that's happened with Partners in Chile, it's done it on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cold mix, so we don't have to worry about salmonella or anything like that. And the mix has been done.
Well, I know where they sell it here in the island. They sell it at Blue Marlin too.
Yes, they do.
They gotta have it.
That's right.
So thank you very much for being with us. We had a great time here on the Texas Sportsman.
Thank
You
you.
guys, you need some clean water, call this man right here. Where are you going? We're not done yet. Okay, hold on. Big John, thanks again, brother.
No, pleasure. Thanks.
All
It's
right.
an honor like always.
All right, till next week, folks. We'll see you on the Texas Sportsman. Tracking Outdoors, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Thanks for watching the Texas Sportsman. Keep watching for more exciting adventures with your host, Fred Rodriguez, and your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, Corona Premier, and Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine. Check us out on YouTube. Texas Sportsman, gotta have it. Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine.